It's not particularly my cup of tea to be in the spotlight or in front of a camera. I was a communication major in college. I love to be behind it. That's my bread and butter.
Kylie's like, she's nervous, it looks like.
I am not nervous. I just don't want to do it.
She just shouted she wasn't nervous, which definitely means she's nervous.
Why would she be nervous? Everything's edited.
The attention that Taylor and Travis have garnered is completely off the charts. Paparazzi and the social media seem obsessed with the couple. But more than that, it is their fans who want to know everything. Where are they going? Are they spending their holidays together? Are wedding bells ringing anytime soon? It can get a little too much at times, especially for the families of the duo who are not fans of the limelight. Even Taylor admits to refraining from being too public about her personal life because it seems to affect her family and people around her negatively, so she chooses to remain silent instead.
I don't really talk about my personal life because it's sort of like, it goes everywhere and then it gets turned into all these other things, and it's like, I would much rather my personal life.
But that did not help much. And now the Kelce family has publicly admitted that Taylor has changed things for them, especially affecting their privacy. Jason has often talked about how Taylor entering the equation has changed things for the Kelce family. And now his wife Kylie has stepped up to address the issue and given her 2 cents about the spotlight Taylor has brought upon them. A while back, there were rumors that Kylie might not have been a fan of Taylor. There were several instances that gave away that impression. Firstly, while the Kelce family had at least once given an interview or spoken about Taylor, there was complete silence from Kylie's side, despite the fact that she is an NFL wifey and was not unfamiliar with their life being in the public scrutiny. Secondly, in a hilarious banter in Jason Kelce's podcast, he was seen reading messages from the fans and followers. One particular invite was from an amusement park in Ohio. The invite read that Travis and Jason were invited to visit the park, but only Travis was allowed to bring a +1. Jason acted like he was offended at the fact that his wife Kylie was not even considered, and said, "Guess Kylie's not invited you effing his." Now, he might have been joking about it, but the fact remains, Kylie and Taylor were treated too differently by the fans and media, and this preferential treatment could become a possible point of difference in the future. And it did soon after. If that wasn't enough to fuel the fire that there were some flashes between Kylie and Taylor in a bold move, Kylie shockingly claimed that she would like to opt out of the Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce discussion in a spontaneous interview. The explanation was that she thought the whole thing was too high profile for her, which she did not like. Kylie further reasoned that she hated being in front of the camera, which was exactly what Taylor Swift's crazy fan following came with. She was always a behind-the-camera girl.
Communication major in college. I love to be behind it. That's my bread and butter.
With that, she also admitted that she would do everything to avoid getting in between the media and Taylor Swift's business. It simply was too much for her, the kind of attention Taylor brought upon her family. She further added that it was not her cup of tea. Now Kylie said it all in a normal tone, but fans were quick to identify the hidden animosity behind her statement.
Jason Kelce's wife Kylie trying to avoid the Taylor Swift spotlight, saying it's not my cup of tea. I said it's not my cup of tea to be, have attention on me. I didn't say that. That seems like a stretch to me.
This interview gathered a lot of speculation and hate for Kylie. Fans deduced that Kylie was not on good terms with her brother-in-law's love interest. She did not like Taylor, and the two had some beef. What other reason could there be for her statement? This led to a lot of digging. Fans came up with a whole lot of theories as to why Kylie could possibly be at cross ends with Taylor Swift. One of those theories claimed that the two couldn't click. Maybe the vibe did not match. Taylor might be a big star, but she is a human after all. And it's not like that hasn't happened before. Taylor also seemed to have difficulties in getting on the good side of Mama Kelce, Donna. When asked about how her first meeting with Taylor Swift went on the NFL grounds, Donna dismissed the question with a mere, "It was okay."
Yeah, it's just, another thing that's amped up my life.
Yeah, what was she like?
It was okay.
The reaction of the fans was exactly similar to the ordeal now that involves Kylie. Could it be that the Kelce family did not think Taylor worthy of Travis? Or did Taylor fail to make a good first impression? Let's find out. Well, it looks like we have been misled. This is because the Kelce family has clarified that they all love and accept Taylor. So even when some of the evidence points towards the fact that Taylor and Travis's family don't get along, that is not true. Firstly, Travis's father came forward to clear the air and admit that he and Taylor got along incredibly well.
She's very down to earth, very genuine, not the least bit airs or anything like that. She's not, just very genuine. And along those lines, she's, you got to look at the young woman that's.
Then, Jason mentioned in his podcast and his interviews how he thought Taylor was perfect for his brother. But that did not seem enough to put off the rumors, especially after Kylie's dismissive interview. So obviously, that meant Kylie had to be the bigger person and clarify the situation, which she did. She took matters into her own hands and responded to all these questions regarding her and Taylor's equation. She also took liberties and bashed the tabloids for misconstruing her statement to make it seem like she had a problem with Taylor Swift.
I didn't say that. That seems like a stretch to me. You're reaching. These tabloid nonsense.
Kylie was kind enough to clarify her statements in a TikTok video, which linked to her previous interview that was taken out of context. She reevaluated her initial statement where she had said that it's not my cup of tea, and asserted that by that statement she meant the spotlight on the couple, not Taylor Swift and her brother-in-law's relationship.
Jason Kelce's wife, Kylie, trying to avoid the Taylor Swift spotlight, saying it's not my cup of tea. I said it's not my cup of tea to be, have attention on me.
By this, we can now deduce that Kylie is completely cool with the couple and in fact has only good things to say about Taylor. We can also deduce that there was absolutely zero bad blood between Kelce's family and Taylor too. In fact, every single person in the Kelce clan had open-heartedly welcomed Taylor in the family. So in addition to Mama and Papa Kelce, Taylor has managed to win Travis's brother and his wife over with her charm. We have proof of the lovely bond Taylor has formed with the Kelces right in front of our eyes. Taylor spent Christmas with Travis's family at his newly bought Kansas City residence. Not to forget, this was the place he bought for $6 million, especially to accommodate both families at one place. Everything went according to plan as Taylor showed up with her parents and brother. A source close to the couple had this to say about Mary Swiftmas. Seeing their families together on such a special holiday was the best gift ever for Taylor. She's never had this happen before, and it made the holiday the most meaningful one for her. This means that the two families have availed the chances to bond well over the holidays. So we know what to expect next. A possible engagement. Just recently, Page Six reported that Travis has opted for the old-fashioned way and asked Scott, Taylor's father, for her hand in marriage. And obviously, who could possibly say no to the charming hunk, right? With Scott and Andrea's blessings, we can expect the two to tie the knot any day now. And aren't we all ready to witness the best celebrity wedding of all time? But with that comes our own share of doubts. Will it really work? Or are we getting too ahead of ourselves and fantasizing a future for the duo? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you don't want to miss out on the hottest celebrity news, make sure to subscribe to Pop Plug. And if you want to know how Travis officially got Taylor's parents' permission to propose, watch this next video.